And we are live.
Yay, yay.
We're back, finally.
I
Roker, you have some explaining to do, I understand.
do have splaining to do. I do have
Where have we
splaining to
been?
do.
This is the first show of 2026,
It is.
January 28th.
Yes. And it's, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what's going
And
on over there?
that's my phone. So, yes, it's my fault.
Oh, thank you.
So, well, there were like a couple of times like you were working. Well, first it started off like, we ended the year. It was because I was going to be on vacation, and it was, so that was the end of 2025. As to why it's taken us so long to get back on in 2026 is that I've been sick. So like I got a cold in like September or something, right? But
Wait, you're
going
okay,
in,
right?
yes, yeah. Let me
Oh,
make sure that we're clear on that. Yeah,
sure,
yeah, 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 yeah.
like,
Yeah.
there wasn't
Sorry.
something
Let me.
horrible
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. No.
All right,
So
good.
yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much for your concern. So I had like a cold in like September, but like by the time I got to November, I'm still like sneezing and coughing up stuff, and I'm like, so this obviously is not a cold. So I go to urgent care, and they're like, you've got some type of a virus that puts you on antibiotics for 10 days because we don't want this to turn into pneumonia or walking pneumonia or anything like that. Okay, take the antibiotics. Then after I'm done with the antibiotics, it's like I gotta like go to the bathroom all the time.
Jeez,
I can't like hold it. It's like the minute I get up from my
you
chair,
sound
it's
like
like
me.
I've got like 20 seconds to get to the bathroom, or else I'm gonna pee on myself. And this is going on for like a couple of weeks, and I'm like,
Jeez.
this is not normal.
Roker, how many times did you pee your pants?
Like legit.
Just
Like it's
like, oh,
no, I mean it's like I mean I had some very close, super close calls. Like we had like some tinkling going on here.
but on a Tuesday, you have tinkling anyway, sometimes, probably, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe on a
right. But it's not.
Wednesday.
But it's not like. But it's not like. Damn, like do I need Depends or some shit? What the hell's going on? Right. So around this same time, I have a doctor's appointment with my physician, and uh, I tell him about it, and the doctor's appointment goes fine, whatever. Finally says, you need to see a like urologist. Okay. So he gives me a referral for the urologist. I go to see the urologist. And this is right before Claire and I go on the cruise. This is like the week before.
You don't want to be
And she,
peeing your pants on a cruise.
and she's like, I'm okay, I'm going to give you some antibiotics. And I said, listen, I'm about to go on a cruise. I'm going to be drinking on this cruise. So, and you're not supposed to drink with antibiotics. She's like, okay, I'll call you in a prescription for the antibiotics. And then as soon as you get back from the cruise, you start taking the antibiotics. Fine. So I'm on the cruise. I'm pretty much miserable while I'm on the cruise, but I'm trying to like hide it from everyone because I don't want to like ruin
What a guy.
everybody else's time. Right.
What a great guy.
And so it's like day two of cruise, day two or day three, and we're in like the Dominican Republic. And once we get into the Dominican Republic, I end up getting a notification, get a text. Um, hey Ken, well this is T-Mobile. Welcome to the Dominican Republic. Free texts and 25 cents a minute phone calls because there's a signal there, right?
Yeah.
So I notice I've got a voicemail from the doctor.
Mm.
So I listened to the voicemail, and the voicemail is like, your blood test came back. Don't take the antibiotics that I prescribed for you. I'm going to send you another antibiotic. And then that's all she said. She didn't say what was
Gee,
wrong or anything like that, which I get. You're like, you're not going to give somebody, tell them a diagnosis like on a voicemail, right?
she sent you
So,
Viagra instead.
so I call the doctor's office. She's not in, but I tell the doctor's office, send in the prescription. That way, as soon as we get back from the cruise, I can go right to Walgreens, get the prescription, and start taking the medicine, right? So that's what happens. So now it's a week, right? So now it's a full week. It's the next. We get back on Sunday. Pharmacy's closed already, so now I got to wait till Monday. So I wait till Monday.
So
It's
wait, hang on. So you're drinking on the entire cruise, and you have to pee like every second.
yeah. I was I was miserable, and I wasn't drinking like I could because I didn't really feel like it, and I didn't have much of an appetite, and it was like
Jeez.
so. Um, Come the Monday, we get back from the cruise on a Sunday. Come Monday, pick up the antibiotic, and I'm reading, I do the one thing you're not supposed to do, and that's like go on the internet. And it's like talking about how this is rarely prescribed. It's very strong, blah, blah,
Jeez.
blah. There can be side effects. That's why it's not prescribed so many times. So I start taking the antibiotic. It's 5 days worth of antibiotics. I've never had an antibiotic that was only 5 days long. I've always had 10-day antibiotics. So that's how strong this was. So 5 days goes by, and it's Friday now, and nothing's changed. I'm still miserable. Nothing has changed. So I noticed that she gave me a refill. So I call the doctor. I get in touch with the doctor because I'm like, nothing's changed. Can I, get this refill? And she's like, yes. So your blood test came back and you have E. coli.
What?
That's what I said.
How do you get
Just
E.
like
coli?
just like Little John. That's how I said it. I'm like, what? I'm like, how? And like, was it
E.
something I
coli.
was it something I ate? What? He goes, sometimes it just happens. So now I've had E. coli since
Jeez.
for weeks now, right? Since before the cruise. So I take another round of antibiotics and things have gotten like marginally better, like 25 to 30% better by the time I'm done with the second round. So she's like, okay, come back in, take another test. We'll see what's going on. So I go back in, I take a
It says
test.
most E. coli are harmless. They actually help with digestion and vitamin production.
Well, whatever. I don't that I it well, there wasn't much to digest because I wasn't eating anything. I didn't
Did
have
you have
any
bloody? Did you
appetite.
have bloody diarrhea?
I did not have bloody diarrhea or anything like that. No. If I did, I probably would not be announcing that on this show. But for the
I've had bloody.
record,
Hey, I've had bloody diarrhea before.
for the record, I did not. So,
That's good.
she calls me. She goes, "Okay, your test came back clean. It's like you don't have it anymore." I'm like, "Okay, fine, all right." So I've started to get marginally better. This week is probably the best week I have felt. I still am like coughing and sneezing.
Jeez.
So whatever I had originally, I still have some remnants of, but the E. coli is gone. Meanwhile, we're back from the cruise for a week, maybe it's 2 weeks at that point. It's like the week of January 5th. Okay, so that's the week. So it's
If
week
you're just
after.
tuning in, Roker just reported that he has E. coli, and now he had it
Yes,
on a cruise, and now he's back home. Good.
right. So it's the week of January 5th. It is Wednesday, the day we usually do the Slob show. And I come up from the basement, and Claire's usually sitting in the living room with the cats, watching TV, whatever, watching 911 or Chicago Fire reruns or something. And instead, she's in the bed, and she's like all covered up. I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's
He
like,
must have transferred
"No."
over that E. coli.
she's like, no, I started throwing up. Like, okay. Then that night, she's getting up like every 45 minutes. Like it's waking me up. And I hear her in the bathroom going, please God, make it stop.
Jeez.
She's throwing up 10 times overnight. And I'm like, okay, you got to call the doctor. You got to, something's going on here.
That really quick, Roker. This is the food and lifestyle podcast,
Style
the Slob
podcast for
Show.
the rest of us.
Yeah,
Yes,
Roker,
exactly.
Roker,
Yes, yes. This is the triumphant return of the Slob Show, is what this is.
This is the new format where we talk
Yeah,
about
right,
medical conditions. You had
right,
E. coli. Claire's in the bathroom throwing up, yelling to God, "Help me!"
right. So it's the next morning. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I hear a thud, and I get up, and she's on the bathroom floor.
Oh
I'm like,
no!
did you slip? And she didn't know she had fallen. So she fainted
Jeez.
and hit her head.
Oh my God!
And um, so we do the tele-doctor thing and tell her
Teledoc.
what's
That's not when you do a teledoc. That's when you go
well.
right to the hospital. What is
Well,
this?
we went to the did the tele-doctor, and
Some guy, Mikey
um,
on Instagram. Glad I tuned in. He's
yeah,
with a
like, this is great. This is so uplifting.
laugh. Good.
And so and now she's like, the room is spinning. So the doctor's like, you've got to go to the emergency room. She's like, I don't want to go there. She's like, you fell and you hit your head and you're throwing up. You've got to go to the emergency room. So we go to the emergency room. We're there for 9 hours. They do all kinds of tests. So she's got norovirus.
Oh, geez.
Now, here's what I have learned. Here's what I learned about norovirus. So you hear these things, on TV or on the news. It's like norovirus. What is norovirus? How do you get norovirus? Well, norovirus is a virus that you catch because someone didn't wash their hands thoroughly after they went to the bathroom. And then they touched a doorknob, a handrail, whatever, and then you ended up touching it. And that's how it gets transmitted.
Now, Roker, wasn't your name in the Shield culprit number one? Wasn't that your actual character name when you were in the
Yeah,
Shield?
was it culprit? It was like perp, like perp,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
So you're the obvious person that, like, if I was playing the game of Clue, I would say Roker in the dining room with the hands on the doorknob.
No, but it wasn't me. We think that it was probably, well, I don't want to say we suspect it may have happened, but she's at work and she deals with a lot of people. She deals with people. So here's what the doctor said. So we had to start using separate bathrooms and all kinds of stuff. So here's what the doctor says. He goes,
We will have some breaking food news in
I
minutes,
do have breaking food news for you. So yes,
get ready for that.
Wait till we get to the end. It'll really surprise you. Okay, so don't forget to smash that like button.
This is the Slob Show, by the way.
So the doctor says, you know how hand sanitizer says kills 99.9% of all germs? This is the germ that hand sanitizer does not kill.
Wow.
The only way you can make sure that you're clean is that you wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap, with hot water. So I have literally been the guy at work that's opening the doors with my foot and stuff like that. And I mean, I've been crazy. So that is,
Can you catch norovirus?
yes. I mean, yeah, you could easily catch norovirus.
Like, you could have got it easily, right?
Easily. I could have gotten it easily. It's very contagious, but that's why you've got to wash your hands thoroughly. And don't like touch your face and all that kind of, and again, and like hand sanitizer doesn't work. Got to soap it, and we've talked about it here on the Slob Show in the past. We all know that person at work that, hey, how you doing? And they're in the
Oh yeah,
bathroom and they give themselves a little courtesy wash, and they leave the bathroom.
we have
Yeah.
a PSL coming up. PSL Roker Jr. Can you tell
So
people how to properly wash their hands, please?
yes, so please, 20 seconds, hot water, soap, wash your hands, folks, because that neurovirus is absolutely no joke. She was miserable, and then she
Thank you.
couldn't work because she had hit her head. So first it was you can't go back to work until you haven't vomited for 48 hours. That was the first thing. And then it was you can't go back to work until you haven't had the room spinning for 48 hours because she can't drive.
Mm.
Right. So she was off work for a week. So we were quite the pair. And so that is the reason there has not been a Slob Show for the majority of the month of September. Because I have
So is
just
Claire okay? Is Claire now okay?
she's fine. She is fine. Claire is fine.
How did she hit
I
her
am
head? Did she
feeling
hit her head
much
on the
better.
floor?
She when she fainted.
Where did she hit her head?
Like, on the back,
Oh
back of
God,
the head. Yeah. Yeah. And
that's
she
not
didn't even
good.
know she was on the floor. I came to pick her up. She didn't even know she was on the floor. So, oh yeah. And then she was all dehydrated. I was dehydrated. It was like,
Jeez.
it was just like, it was just not fun. So that is why there has not been a Slob Show for the majority of January. And
But
now, since you have made it this far,
this is your reward.
this is your reward. I have the first Slob Show tip of the year for you.
Wow. And this is a major tip, right?
It is a major tip. Hopefully you can take advantage of it. You may have seen on the news yesterday that Amazon is closing all of their Amazon Fresh and Amazon Go stores. They're closing them
I
all.
did.
So they were all shut down yesterday. There's an Amazon Go store in the Merchandise Mart where I work. Hopefully you live near an Amazon Go store or an Amazon Fresh. I assume what's going on at Amazon Go is going on at Amazon Fresh. So today I went to the Amazon Go store for the first time because actually my blood sugar was low. I just went down to get like an orange juice.
They're like, there's that guy with E. coli again.
Yeah, right. Run.
That guy with E. coli is here.
Everything was 50% off or more.
Whoa.
Everything. And then I went back in the afternoon before I left the building, and stuff was discounted even more than it was in the morning.
Whoa.
And they're only open, this location in the Mart is closing after Friday. So it was open today, and it'll be open tomorrow and Friday. If you have an Amazon Go or an Amazon Fresh store near you, hopefully it will still be open through Friday. And if it is, go in there and check it out because everything is going to be reduced. I ended up getting a 4-pack of Red Bull. You know how they have them in those little 4-packs?
Oh yeah.
I got a 4-pack of Red Bull for $4.30.
Wow.
At the Amazon store. This morning I got an orange juice. I got like a yogurt granola parfait. I got a large drink, and I got one other thing. And it was $5.30.
I'm calling Amazon Fresh right now, Roker.
Well, they're probably not open at this time. Oh, maybe out by you they are.
Press 1 to receive a text message with a link to our customer service homepage where you can manage orders, returns, and account issues. Press 2 to receive a text message with a link to the Amazon Settlement Help page for questions about Amazon legal settlement. Or you can stay on the line for help with something else.
Here we go. This is breaking news from Roker. We had no
That
idea.
sounded
Amazon.
like one of
Well, I
those,
knew Amazon Fresh, Amazon Go.
but everything at the Amazon Go store was at least 50% off.
Wow. See, this kind of sucks.
Or
I'm calling Amazon
You can
Fresh.
only access your protected account information after verifying your identity.
All right, never mind. I
Yeah,
don't want to
don't
call
worry
people
about
who are
it.
about to
Yeah.
lose their job anyway.
Yeah. So, well, I was talking to the guy, and they're like, "I'm like, what's happening? What's happening to you?" He's like, "I don't know. We haven't been reassigned or anything. They gave me all my vacation time so that I could take it and all that kind of stuff." So, hopefully, they're taking care of their people. But so, if you got an Amazon Go or Amazon Fresh, check it out in the next 2 days because they won't be open after. If they may be closed already where you are, but if they're open, it's a everything must go.
Now, Roker, as a man who loves to freeze, that you have what, 4? Is it 4 or 5 freezers in your house?
I have 3 refrigerator freezers and 1 like
Box.
freezer. Yes.
So you have 4 freezers.
Yeah, I got 4 freezers.
So Roker, maybe you should go to Amazon Fresh and stock up on meat because this is the time to get your steaks. Hang on.
Well, that's true, but we don't have any room in the freezer because I already went to Costco a little while ago and they had prime prime rib
the caps
on sale. The whole thing.
Oh.
And Claire cut them up and broke them down into like 10 different cap steaks.
Wow.
2 prime ribs and prime rib steaks.
So Claire's a butcher also.
She's yes, well, she does it all. She knows how to do it all.
Jeez, keep that norovirus away from her.
Exactly. From all of us. And it's trust me, it was no joke. You do not want that. So yeah, just make sure you're washing your hands.
I did want to mention, Roker, that the best deal going in fast food right now is at Jimmy John's. Right now, you could get a $1 combo meal with any sandwich. Have you noticed
they brought that back, and they did that last year for a little bit. They brought it back. If you go into the app every now and then, you may have $5 off a 20 coupon as well.
Oh, hang on.
And so you can do both of those at the same time. This is the time of year so what do people do in January? They have New Year's resolutions, right? They're all trying to lose weight. So this is the time of year.
Everyone except for us.
Correct. But you're going to get a lot of fast food deals, fast casual deals. And then coming right after January is Lent. And so there's more deals.
This isn't focusing, but it says $5.99 for a regular sub.
There you go.
What a deal.
But make it a combo for an extra $1 is a great deal. So and I'll just like for an extra 30 cents instead of getting the fountain drink, I'll get the 20 ounce.
So then you could bag that up for later.
Right. Course. Exactly. Exactly.
But I do have some unfortunate news about that deal. It does not work with the gargantuan.
For the
$1 deal.
Oh yeah, it's for favorites.
But how dumb is that? The gargantuan costs more money.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to spend more money. They're like, oh, we don't have it in the system. Like, what? You know, Jersey Mike's. Oh, go ahead.
And if you buy and here, like if you buy like 2 favorites, well, actually, and that's where the 5 for 20 comes in, because if you just buy 2 favorites, it doesn't add up to $20. But when you add that $1 into it, then it does make it into $20. I have not had the Mike's hot Italian yet. Have you had it?
No, but I've had them do that before it was a thing. Like, I'm like, hey, is there any way you could cook the meat? And they've done that. Now It's like, before, like they used to fight you. Like I had one person who did it for me. $8.95. That's pretty cheap. Jersey Mike's.
That's cheap. That's cheaper than a normal regular.
And Jersey Mike's had, I don't know if they still have it, but they had a deal going for a combo meal that was $10.99 that came with a certain sandwich, chips, and a drink. So That was a pretty good deal too. I don't know if they still have that. I think that might be done.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had much of it. Actually, the only thing I ate for about 2 weeks was soup and sandwiches. That was it. And so
Did you
I'm
lose
like,
any weight?
I'm positive that I did. I haven't. Of course, I don't get on the scale
You want to
until I
stand
go
up?
to,
Can I take a look?
until I. No, I don't know. It makes me. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. But I'm sure that I have.
Uh,
So there you go. 2
well,
deals
I'm
for
glad you're
one,
back.
2 or 3. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
But that is a great tip. Amazon Fresh, Amazon Go. If you have them in your area, you better get there get there now. If you're on the West Coast, actually, even if you're in Chicago, you probably have like 20 minutes to get there.
Your location may be closed already, but if not, when we went in there, they're like, this location will be closing after Friday. So it's like, okay. So like, let me spread the word. You were in town and you wanted me to like meet you at the boat or something, remember? And
Yeah.
no, I can't. I feel like
And I was
shit.
shocked. I'm like, I'm right by your house.
Yeah, I'm like, no, dude, I haven't. Like I haven't done it. We didn't eat Christmas dinner. We didn't eat like New Year. It was like always shit happens during a vacation, right? You wait all year to go on vacation and then you get sick.
See what you said exactly. Claire and I are under the weather. It's not going to make it out. Make sure to swipe. But here's what I love about Roker. This is Roker, like I said, he's the Yoda of the Slob Show. He said, but make sure you swipe your card because it's 5 times points today. He knows everything. What a guy. I'm sick. I might die tonight, but make sure you get your 5 times points at Harris.
There you go.
By the way, they're redoing that casino, right? Harris Joliet?
Yes, sort of. They put new carpet in. They redid the carpet. They redid the high limit room and slot area. I think that's pretty much about because the casino down the street, Hollywood Casino, just moved into a brand spanking new spot. So,
did you go to that yet?
I went to that. I went to an opening day.
Was it nice?
I forgot I was in Joliet.
Wow.
That's how nice it was in there.
What do they have? Like anything good? I mean,
it's just so. I mean, I mean, if you've been to the older Hollywood casinos that were like kind of made out of the barge, right? It used to be the Empress, and then I mean, it was kind of it had a old like Hollywood theme and stuff like that. That Hollywood theme is gone. It's now modern looking. It's bright. It's well lit. They've got a performance center there for concerts. They've got a Giada De Laurentiis restaurant. They've got my boy at Antique Taco. He's got a restaurant in there.
Nice.
A couple of more other restaurants. It's nice in there. It's really nice in there.
Do they have a poker room?
I do not know if they have a poker room. Poker rooms are diminishing. There's only like in Vegas, there's only like 9 poker rooms left.
You know where I live? I'm about 12 minutes from the Thunder Valley Casino. It's probably the nicest casino I've ever been to, besides like Aria or something. Like it's that nice. And they have the biggest poker room, I think, on the whole West Coast. So they have this casino they have a bingo hall there. Like they have all these huge
Old
bingo
school.
games. They have everything at this. My brother was here this week, and I took him there. He's like, "Oh wow, I feel like I'm in Vegas." Like this Thunder Valley Casino is so much better than every Illinois casino. You know what the worst Illinois casino is? You've been to the downtown casino, right?
The Bally's. Oh, I shouldn't say anything by name. The Chicago casino.
Yeah, it is Bally's. I mean,
it is.
I mean, it's temporary. It's a temporary.
It's a temporary casino. It's at Medina Temple.
Yeah.
Boy, it is. Yeah, it's sparse.
There's just nothing to it. It's just like boring.
There's
Like it
nothing
feels
to
like
it. There's
like
nothing.
you
There's
said,
nothing
the
to it.
old how you know what it feels like to me when you used to go to the Majestic Star Casino. Remember that and the Ameristar? Like you would go to the old. Remember back
On
when it was-
Friday for all you can eat crab legs.
it used to be Trump and Majestic. Remember
Yep,
that?
right next to
And
each other.
they were both shit. I mean, but back then it's like it felt
But
like so like old and dirty and like that's how it is there.
but they were new because it was still a new thing in the area, right? There
Yeah.
weren't, you know,
Well, I
it
went
was
there when they were old already. It wasn't new when I
I
started.
mean, I was at the first one that they opened outside of Atlantic City, the one that they opened in Davenport, Iowa.
And that's the one that you had to like you'd have to leave. You'd actually go out into the water, right?
That's how it was here for years at Harris Joliet and at Hollywood Casino Aurora, and they were boats. And you had to go out into the water. It would go out for like 2 hours,
That's so
and then
crazy.
you had to decide if you were going to stay on for another 2 hours
Yeah.
or get off when it came back to the dock to let people off and let people back on.
And that's what sucks. Like if you and I went to the casino together, let's say I'm broke, and that's probably before like ATMs were easier to access. You're like, I'm not, and then you're mad because you want to stay.
Oh, dude, I remember one day I lost like $600, and this is like 30 years ago. This is like 25.
You were like 17 years old at the time.
Dude, I was like, I did not have that money to lose. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was like, am I going to try jump overboard? I don't know what I'm going to do. I couldn't go back to the ATM.
Think about that, Roger. If you would have jumped overboard, you would have never contracted E. coli.
That's true. That's true. If I had
that would have been the only good thing that would have happened.
Yes, yeah. And the when I went to that first riverboat, it was called the President. When that first started, they gave you had a $200 gaming limit. You'd go to the cashier, you give them $200, they would give you 10 $20 tickets, and you would turn in those tickets at the table, or you would get, the coins for the slot machine. And so all you could lose was 200. 200 was the maximum amount you could play.
And then what happens if you lose the 200? Is it like, oh, we ran your license?
Oh well.
Those were probably the laws, right? Back then they were trying to protect people.
Right. Well, it's kind of like, like with the gaming apps now, like you can't like bet like Illinois, like college, right?
Oh yeah.
They make all these concessions to get the law passed.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And then they ease things up as things go along. So that's kind of like what that was.
They're like, hey, this
because
makes
eventually
no sense.
the boats that went out, they ended up, making them barges. So they were still boats. They were not land-based casinos.
Yeah,
because they were on the water, but they didn't go out into the water now.
Now they don't have to be on the water. Now they're all just land.
Yep.
We should do, what we should do, Roker? We should do a Chicago casino tour where we go to every casino. Let's say we're going to skip Rockford, but let's say we do every casino in or around, and we'll include the Hard Rock and Gary. I include all the Indiana casinos. So we should do a Chicago and everywhere around it casino tour where we go to casino to casino to casino. We spend like an hour at each one.
Well, the problem is it'd take an hour to get to each one.
I know.
The Hard Rock and Gary actually has a buffet still.
Wow.
It's open weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's not half bad.
Oh, you've been there.
Steakhouse, the steakhouse there is really good.
You know, it's a great steakhouse, the Horseshoe, the Jack Binion Steakhouse.
Oh, been there many times. Yeah,
that's
even the one here at Joliet. It's not the one here at Joliet's called the Reserve. It's not called Binion's, but it's a good steakhouse. Like, I get like, when you're Diamond, you get like $100 food thing to use every year.
For the year,
And
you spend 10,000. You spend 100,000
yeah,
to get 100.
they give you 100, right? But I use it here in Joliet instead of using it in Vegas because it'll go further here. I can actually
Oh
get
yeah.
2 entrees. Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm glad you're alive. Number one.
thank
I'm
you.
guessing we'll be back next week, right?
That's the plan.
Let's see what's going
That's the
on next
plan.
week.
Unless we freeze over again.
Well,
It's
if you
been
freeze over, it
brutal.
doesn't matter because you're going to be at home.
Well, dude, my car windshield cracked today, like all the way across. So now I got to get my windshield repaired in the next day or two because it's like, I'm driving 50 miles each direction to go into the city and 75 miles an hour, on I-80.
Let's see how we're looking here tomorrow. 60 degrees tomorrow here.
It's not even like they've got freeze warnings down in Florida even.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, hey, I'll be there for the Super Bowls.
Are you going or
no? I'll be in Chicago.
You'll be in Chicago for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So you live near Santa Clara, but you'll be in Chicago for the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm not going to again. If the Bears would have made it, I would have tried to get there, but I don't care about the Rams in Seattle.
No, I understand, but there's also there's a lot of parties and things of that nature that you could
think
have
I'm getting invited to those parties?
As a member of the media, you could have done some stuff. It's amazing how when the Bears are it's like amazing how like when the Bears they were out. Dude, I didn't even watch the NFC and the AFC championship games last week. It's like
I didn't care at all. Yeah.
It's like after you have sex. It's like I didn't want to cuddle. I didn't want to do any of that shit. I could have cared less.
Yeah. When you were on that cruise with Claire, if you didn't have Eagle Eye, you would have been, taking care of business.
Oh, on the balcony. Oh yeah.
And then you're like, sorry, I have Eagle Eye. Because like you were probably telling her all week, like, hey, wait till we hit that balcony. Because that's the best place to hit it, is someone on the balcony, because you have that wind coming in. Just like if you pee outside, it's the best, right? Because you feel the breeze.
All natural, yes.
So you and Claire on the balcony, that's the best place to do it.
And then of course you end up getting kicked off the boat because you're not supposed to do that.
Because
people in the next room can see you and hear you and stuff. So, or like when the ship is docked, you're like just right across the dock from like your eye level to another ship, like to like a Royal Caribbean ship. You can see right into the rooms.
I'm sure there's people banging on balconies.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I've never been on a cruise. Are they as disgusting as they look in all the videos I see?
No, actually, and that we went with friends, and I was worried that they were not going to like it. I was worried that it was not going to be, I don't know, to their standard.
Mm-hmm.
They absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved every second of it. And then and I'll help you pick it out, and I'll tell you what to do and what not to do, because there's a lot of ways that you can spend a lot of money on a cruise ship, but there's some things that are worth it and some things that aren't.
It's too bad you got the unlimited drinking and you couldn't even take advantage of it.
Claire sure as hell did, and dude, I mean, it was they've got something there called, what was it called? It was called a mango mashup or something, some frozen drink, whatever. She must have had 10 of those a day. She was just like, they would just keep bringing them to her. It was like ridiculous. Fun for her.
Well, here's what you learned.
I'm trying not to pee. I'm trying not to pee in the hot tub.
You should have kept a bucket right over your junk.
Dude, I had it was so bad. I had a Gatorade bottle in the car.
Yeah, Gatorade bottle is the only one that you have a chance of having work.
Right. I had a Gatorade bottle in the car because I knew that after the hour and a half plus drive into work, the minute I got out of the car, I wasn't going to be able to make the 15-minute walk to the office.
So you were peeing in a Gatorade bottle?
There's no place to go that they would let me in to go to the bath. I wouldn't be able to make it there in time. No, it didn't happen. I once I got back, I was still sick, so I worked from home.
Oh, that's
so good. Yeah. So
God, can you imagine driving past you and someone seeing you peeing in a Gatorade
what
bottle?
Unbelievable what dude, it's like it's like getting old sucks. I'm like, I really felt old. I'm like, geez.
You know what I did once? My foot was messed up once and I couldn't get out of bed. I was peeing in gallon Ziploc bags. You take the Ziploc bag, you wrap it around your junk, and you basically turn to the side. And I had all these gallon Ziploc bags full of urine. And then can someone grab those? That works better than a
all right, you win.
And by the way, not to talk smack about anyone, but if you could pee into this, what do you like? Is this for a micro penis? You know what I'm saying? Like, who can pee into a hole this small? Like, how do you even do it?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Go to Amazon Fresh, go to Amazon Go. You have 2 days. The clock is ticking.
Yes, and if you and let us know what the deal is. If you end up coming across discounts, go to the Slob Show Facebook page and let us know what's up.
Yeah, post everything, all the deals, so then we know what to get and which locations too.
Yep.
All right. Well, Roker, we will.
They still have stuff to stock there. Even the alcohol is on sale.
Oh,
even the alcohol in there was on sale.
Time to stock up.
It was the first time I'd ever. It took me 10 minutes to figure out how to get in there. I mean, Amazon Go stores are not really, not terribly natural for the brothers. Wait a minute, there's a store where you just go and take stuff off the shelves and you leave. Okay.
You scan. You have to scan your Amazon app though, right? When you walk in,
you scan your Amazon app, and then you just and then you scan it in, and then get your stuff and walk out.
Yeah, I used to go to
There's no register, no nothing.
Yeah, that's how it is. Apparently wasn't successful.
No, I guess not.
All right. Go there, and we'll be back next week, hopefully.
Let us know. Yep. Knock on, I don't know if this is